Hello, so good to meet you at this daily motivational meeting, reading quotes from world scriptures. How are you feeling today? Please leave a message. We just finished at Message to Billions a 40-day pilgrimage, 5,000 kilometers. So let's start now reading further what we read before this holy book, world scriptures, to empower with positive vibe for the day. And let's read next chapter. Jacob's reconciliation with Esau. Jacob sent the messengers before him to Esau, his brother, in the land of Seir, the country of Edom, instructing them, "Thus you shall say to my lord Esau, thus say your servant Jacob, I have sojourned with Laban, and stayed until now, and I have oxen, asses, flocks, men servants, and maid servants, and I have sent to tell my lord in order that I may find favor in your sight." And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, "We came to your brother Esau, and he is coming to meet you, and 400 men with him." Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that were with him, and the flocks and herds and camels, into two companies, thinking, "If Esau comes to the one company and destroy it, then the company which is left will escape." And Jacob said, "O God of my father Abraham and God of my father Isaac, O Lord, who say to me, return to your own country and to your kindred, and I will do you good. I am not worthy of the least of all the steadfast love and all the faithfulness which you have shown to your servant. For with only my staff I crossed this Jordan, and now I have become two companies. Deliver me, I pray, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he come and slay us all the mothers with the children. But you say, I will do you good, and make your descendants as the sands of the sea, which cannot be numbered by multitude. So he locked there that night, and took from what his had with him a present for his brother Esau, 200 she-goats and 20 he-goats, 200 evils and 20 rams, 30 milk camels and their colt, 40 cows and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses and 10 beasts. And this he delivered into the hand of his servants. Every drove by itself, and said to his servants, "Pass on before me, and put a space between drove and drove." He instructed the foremost, "When Esau my brother meets you and asks you, 'To whom do you belong? Where are you going? And where are and whose are those before you?' Then you shall say, 'They belong to your servant Jacob, and they are present sent to my lord Esau. And moreover, he is behind us.'" He likewise instructed the second and the third, and all who followed the droves. "You should say the same thing to Esau when you meet him, and you should say, 'Moreover, your servant Jacob is behind us, for he thought I may feast him with a present that goes before me, and afterwards I shall see his face. Perhaps he will accept me. So the present passed on before him, and he himself walked that night in the camp. And Jacob lifted up his eye and looked, and behold, Esau was coming, and 400 men with him. So he delivered his children among Leah and Rachel and the two maids. He put the maids with their children in front, then Leah with her children, and Rachel and Joseph last of all. He himself went on before them, bowing himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. But Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. And when Esau raised his eyes and saw the woman and children, he said, "Who are these with you?" Jacob said, "The children whom God has graciously given your servant." Then the maids drew near, they and their children, and bowed down. Leah likewise and his children drew near and bowed down, and last Joseph and Rachel drew near and they bowed down. Esau said, "What do you mean by all this company which I meet?" Jacob answered, "To find a favor in the sight of my Lord." But Esau said, "I have enough, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself." Jacob said, "No, I pray you, if I have found favor in your sight, then accept my present from my hand. For truly to see your face is like seeing the face of God. With such favor have you received me." Father, let's read the quotes from the teaching of second coming Messiah, Reverend Samuel Moon. The struggle over the birthright continued even after Jacob received the blessing from his father. When he returned after 21 years of hardship in the land of Haran, he encountered Esau, with, who still nursed the desire to kill him. However, in the end, Esau welcomed him and embraced him. Throughout this victory, the people of Israel could be established graced with the birthright as the elder son nation of God. Jacob knew his brother Esau was ready to kill him, so he resolved to offer his wealth and servants to his elder brother. He wanted to give them all to Esau, all the things that he had earned during his entire life. Jacob prayed to God not to punish Esau, but asked God to bless Esau as he had blessed him. Because of that heart, Esau was moved to relinquish his desire to kill Jacob, and received he too received God's blessing. When Jacob returned home and wanted to claim the position of the elder son that he had been blessed with years before, who should publicly acknowledge him? Who should sign the certificate? It is Esau in the position of Cain, who should signify his approval. Without Esau's approval, Jacob could not receive the blessing from God. During his 21 years in the foreign land, Jacob had proposed and gathered to his own clan. He knew he had to make a superior foundation in every aspect in order to overcome Esau. That is why Jacob worked hard and to gain cattle, servants, and property. He needed to have more wealth than his brother. Then he could send gifts of servants and possession to his brother and to his elderly parent as well. Through these gifts, Jacob wanted to make his elder brother think, "My brother is a fearful man. Indeed, God blessed him. It was my mistake that I sold my birthright so cheaply. Hence, I deserve to be less successful than my younger brother. So when my brother comes, I should not reject him. I should rather welcome him. In this way, Jacob and could move Esau to recognize that God was with him and to acknowledge that he was in the position of ever. This is the path we should walk. This is the tradition we should follow. It is a formula appreciated in any situation and every age. The Bible records that God hated Esau from the womb, but this was only because he had been given the role of Cain, who was on Satan's side, for the purpose of setting up an indemnity condition in the providence of restoration when he fulfilled his portion of responsibility by submitting to Jacob. He restored Cain's position and thus at last was able to receive God's love. Only after the reunion with his brother Esau could Jacob meet his parents, whom he had missed for so many years, and enjoy the peace he had longed for. We too can enter God's kingdom and meet God and true parents only after we have gone through the course of Jacob and made honest with the Esau in our life. For such is the restoration of Cain and Abel. So powerful quotes for today. Please think in your life on what kind of position you are now. And for myself, I sometimes when I work with the society leaders, I feel like one part or another part. But as I work with the society, the people in this global peace building network to finalize global peace building by 2027, there is different issues. So let's unite as brothers and sisters, all God family, and finish building God's kingdom by 2027. Contact me for consultation, cooperation, and become member of this Heavenly Parents Holy Community. And share this video as we end this billion Happy Life subscribers marathon. Wish you a great blessed day. Stay happy, healthy in this difficult pandemic time. Subscribe and share. Yours, Coach Nikolai Serpala. Bye bye. See you tomorrow with more powerful quotes.